So hey guys, so welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're going to check out the newest machete stance that's just been added with the latest update, Cyclone Kraken, which is a very cool name indeed, and is described as a stance that has brutal strikes with deft movement, and it comes with a double dash polarity which matches all the machetes. So the first combo is called Gale Triton, and this is your standard button mash combo. Now the first and second hit of this combo are fairly similar. They both perform two sweeping strikes that will hit all enemies in front of you. However, the third strike is perhaps the coolest move I have ever seen in a button mash combo, because you will jump into the air, flip forward, and then strike the enemy as you hit the ground. And it will also hit everything in front, behind, above, and below you as you're flying through the air, so it is technically an AoE strike. The second combo is called Thunder Hydra, and to perform this one you have to pause after the first attack, but I think a better way of explaining this is to say that you have to pause after the second swing, because the first hit of each combo will always be two swings. Now this starts off once again with a wide sweeping double strike that will hit all enemies in front of you. Then you will stab the enemy in the head through its chin, and you will do another strike that will hit all enemies around you. You will follow this up with a heavy hitting strike that stabs the sword into the ground, which you will then pull out and do a strike that hits everything in front and to the right of you. And then comes the coolest part of this combo, where you start spinning around and twisting the blade above your head, continuously hitting all enemies around you while moving forward, and you will finish it off with one more strike that will hit all enemies to the right and in front of you. The third combo is called Lightning Siren, and it's really easy to do. Just hold the block button while mashing the melee button. This combo is really cool because it gives you a nice bit of momentum going forward, and if you hold forward you will actually move at an increased speed while performing it. Now just like all the other combos, the first click will perform two sweeping strikes that will hit all enemies in front of you, but it is followed up by something that looks somewhat odd from behind, but when you look at it from the side you will realize it's a double kick, and it actually looks really cool. Now the double kick is followed by an AoE strike that will hit everything around you, and a strike that hits a little bit to the right but mostly in front of you. You will follow that up by another AoE strike that hits all enemies around you, and a dash forward that will hit everything in front of you. And it all ends with sort of a double strike where the wind up for the strike hits everything around you and the follow up hits in front of you. And the fourth and final combo is called Leviathan Rain, and to perform this one you will have to pause after the second attack, but once again the first and second attacks both do two swings, so you have to double click, then wait for 4 swings to happen and then click again. Now the first two button inputs on this combo are the same as they are on the first combo, so each button input will cause two wide sweeping strikes that will hit everything in front of you. But this time around you will follow it up by running forward, waving the blade in front of your face and hitting all enemies in front of you. You will then spin around and hit all enemies around you, and I think the follow-up strike only hits in front of you, but I'm actually not sure. And then once again comes the cool part of the combo, because you will jump into the air, flip backwards, and as you're about to land you will do a strike that hits everything in front of you, and finish it off with a triple strike that hits everything in front of you. And other than that, the slam attack is the same, the slide attack is the same, however it does change the quick attack to the first two hits of the first and fourth combo, and it has a completely different charge attack that's probably the coolest charge attack in the game. It's this crazy dash forward that's really fast, covers a lot of distance, and hits everything you touch. And since there are no charge combos on this stance, you can simply hold down the attack button and it will perform the charge attack. Now if you want to get your hands on this stance, you will have to go over to the Kuva Fortress, because it drops from the caches that are scattered around its missions. I would recommend simply running Dakata and searching every nook and cranny of the tileset. This is the cache you're looking for, the one with vital light. They are scattered all over the tileset and they're not necessarily hidden. Also, if you have a good headset, you may be able to hear them if you turn up your volume, because they do emit a high-pitched sound.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Just try to be as observant as possible because they can be very easy to miss. I mean, there is one right there, for example. And finally, we come to the conclusion. So what do I actually think about this stance? Well, quite simply, I love it. This stance is pure brilliance. It's visceral, it's violent, the combos are bombastic, and they work. They are actually very fluid. I was very skeptical when I first saw the 2 different pause combos, but after a bit of practice, recording footage for this video, I was actually able to pull all of the combos on demand every single time. Once you get used to the first 2 button inputs doing 2 swings, it's actually very easy to hit the timings on them. And it's just fun, all the combos are really cool, the quick attack is really good as well, and the charge attack, oh my goodness, the charge attack is awesome. This thing is definitely going into my top 5, maybe even top 3 stances in the game. It is that bloody good. They've learned a lot about making stances. This is just head and shoulders above the majority of the stances that we have in the game, and I can't wait for more stances to be added to the game. So Cyclone Kraken gets a big thumbs up from me. It's an amazing stance and you should definitely get it. And that's pretty much it for the video. So I thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.